Okay, welcome, gorgeous one, to another episode of Diary of a Dragon Priestess. So, today I wanted to chat a little bit more about this new work that I'm birthing into the world, and I wanted to share a bit more about why I feel this is so important and just go a bit deeper into what this actually is and why I keep banging on about it. So you would have seen emails, you'll see me online at the moment, and I keep talking about the body, the body, the body. And Yolandi is just not keeping quiet about it. So I'm back from Andorra. I'm not in my pajamas today, so but I've also brought a bit of a sinusitis with me. I don't think it's always a good idea to be swimming in the snow with wet hair in the wind, but hey, that's just me. But I had a beautiful time and I'm really grateful to be home as well. And it was just incredible. And I just love the snow. So, it's one of those things. Right. So, what I was feeling into when I started feeling into this episode and what I want to talk about was that at the moment there is so much noise. And I even saw this morning, like I woke up and I did like my little practices and stuff. And then I got my phone and I checked my emails and I was on social media and I was just like, fuck, like I have to get off. Like my whole body just kind of like went into like a spasm and I was just like, oh, I've got to get off. And I was just like, there's so much noise, there's so much chaos, there's so much just like stuff that's going on, bad things are happening, like the world just feels absolutely fucking mental at the moment. And I feel like we are being bombarded and like so much information and so much stuff coming in, and it's just like more stuff on top of more stuff. And I always feel like when like when you've been away on holiday, like you get that quietness, right? Because you're exploring and you're in nature and you're all of that stuff. And then you come back into the real world and it just hits you in the gut, doesn't it? It's just like, fuck me. There's this like, life is loud and it's like overwhelming and like anxious and all of these things. And I sat and I took a moment and I just did my breathing. And I put my phone away and I was just like, okay, let me just come back into my body. Let me just feel where I am amidst all this noise and what is happening here. And it was so interesting because it only took me like a few moments and I tuned into my body and it was like a calm lake. So I was just like, so it was like I dipped my toes into the manicness of the world and then I could come back into the anchor within me. And I felt solid and I felt good and I was just like, this is beautiful. And so I just put some really nice, soft, gentle music on and I just sat there and I just breathed and breathed and breathed. And I just reveled in that feeling of peace that was inside of me. So I wanted you to, as you are here with me now, I want you to just take a moment. So if you're driving, please don't do this, but if you're sitting down and you're listening to me, or just stop for 1 minute and I want you to just close your eyes right now. And I want you to just imagine with your senses, with like, even if you can see, if you can feel it, if you can sense it, like when your eyes are closed and you're just taking a breath in, what does your body feel like? Like what is happening within you right now? Is it feeling chaotic? Is it feeling strained and like it wants to break open? Or, is there this like overwhelm and you just feel like you're spinning? Or are you in a space of peace at the moment? Like, where are you at? Like, what is your body showing you? So just take a moment and just really drop in. And there's no right or wrong here, right? There's no right or wrong. Whatever you're feeling right now is valid for you. Okay. Beautiful. So just take a breath and then just open your eyes and come back with me. So I really feel like part of what we are needing to return to within ourselves is this anchoredness, right? This remembering and this beautiful, like, this is who I am. I know who I am despite the chaos in the world, despite shit burning down, despite all of the manicness and the fear that's being propagated, like all of it, right? Like, who are you in the midst of this? Who are you in this physical being? Who are you in this? And I feel like so many people don't know. So we're just being swept up by the emotions of the collective. We're being swept up by the fears of the collective and this energy field that we live in, because we are all part of this big collective energy field. But, you know, we can be like tumbleweed and just roll with it all the time and just be part of the fucking madness that is life. Or we can be the anchors that are like fully rooted in our truth and in our knowing and in our deepest wisdom. And for me, what the world needs now is more rooted people. What the world needs right now is more people standing in their truth, more people saying, fuck this, I'm not going to be part of this psychoness, of this madness, I'm not going to be supporting any of this, and I'm actually going to root myself here in my truth and who I am. And so when I started experimenting like with this modality and with this work, right, this body work, and I realized that I can share your truth from my perspective when I tune into your body, and I can share information about your Akashic records, and I can share information about what I'm feeling. But at the end of the day, the deepest truth and knowing is from within you, articulated by you, felt by you. And, you know, in my sessions, people do feel things, but in these sessions, these brand new sessions that I'm launching, people feel things and they know things for themselves from within themselves. And this is the whole point. So this work is about this process of taking you into your body and letting your body guide you to where these aspects and these deep truths, these parts of you that needs to be seen, these like real needs, right? Like this real, like, this is what I want to share with you. This is what I want to give to you. That's what these sessions do, right? Like, they literally open up a gateway within you, like a doorway, and it allows you to start to listen to your body. So the reason I'm calling it Activate Your Body Oracle is basically showing you how easy it is to tune into your own body and let yourself be led by the truth that is sat right here. Okay, so this isn't just let's tune into like the forces of the universe, blah, blah, blah. No, this is let me tune into the deepest truth here and let that guide me. Okay, what is it that I need? What is it that I need on an emotional level, on a mental level? So when those feelings of overwhelm, of anxiety, of all of these like body pains, all of these things, they just needing a voice. They just want you to listen. And like one of my clients said, it's like, Yolandi, it's like you taught me how to understand this language that I had forgotten, right? Because our body has a language. And when we start to learn that language, and it's just like, it's literally just a little flick, right? Like, it's just a small change. And like, when we listen, oh my goodness, it changes everything, because it takes you into directions and places that you didn't expect. And I love how these sessions work with my clients, because it's just like they come in for A and then we end up here, and it's just like, oh my goodness, I didn't even see, and this is actually what I needed, right? Because often we think we need X when we actually need Y, and your body knows what you need. So your body knows that you need Y, but your mind's going, oh no, it's X. It's definitely X. So in last week's podcast, I spoke about like, you know, when the books were saying like my liver is anger, but meanwhile, actually it was all about like nourishment, and it was about like support and all those things, where it was completely different to, you know, me going and doing a fucking huge cleanse and screaming my lungs out, because that's not what I needed. I needed softness. I needed like support and love and huggies and all those good things, right? And it was just like, it's such a departure from what we've been taught. So there's this sense of sovereignty. So your body is this gateway to sovereignty, right? And that's the thing that I want to teach with this work. So what's happening now is that on Friday, I'm opening up the doors. So I've been working behind the scenes for quite a while with a lot of people, understanding like, what is it that's actually happening when I'm doing this magic? And I'm ready now to unleash this magic on you guys, right? Like I'm ready now to share this and go, okay, the doors are open, come and play with me because this is fucking amazing, right? So basically on Friday, we're going to open the doors for 5 days and you can book. And what happens if you book within the 5 days is that I'm running a workshop exclusively for those of you who book. And the workshop is about embodying this body oracle, right? Like it's about living this wisdom daily. So this workshop is really going to be for us to come together, me to like really give you tips and ideas and answer your questions and all of that. So you have your session, we open things up for you, and then we talk about like, how do I live this? Because it's one thing to open the doors, but then it's another thing to actually like get into the space of living like this. Okay, I speak to my body every single day, multiple times a day. Okay, I have to sit myself down and go, okay, what am I feeling here? What is this trying to tell me? Da, 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 da. So we are having conversation all the time. Okay, like on holiday, I was having conversation with my body all the time. Now around this sinusitis, all the time, like we are talking, right? So it's just, it's like, it's a like cultivating this relationship that we have forgotten. Okay, in the ancient times, we speak about people having a relationship with the land. Now, the only way you can have a relationship with the land is if you have a relationship with your body, because the land speaks to you through your body. And I thought it was so beautiful whilst I was traveling, because it was insane. So I was the one day I went exploring by myself. Boys went like snowboarding and skiing, and I was just like, cool, I'm going to take the bus. And I mean, Andorra is a really small principality. If you've ever looked on a map, it's like super small. So I was just like, I'm going to take the bus. I want to go to the capital. Like there's some stuff I want to see there, you know, and like, I'm just going to go and explore. And so when I was on my way back, I'd had like this incident where I kept seeing black cat tattoo, and it was the most random thing. And it was black cat. And I'm like, black cat witches. So I'm sitting on the bus on my way back. And all of a sudden, I'm like, I wonder like what happened to the witches in Andorra. And I've been working a lot with like witch energy lately and all of that. And as I sat on the bus, I'm like, oh, I'm just going to quickly Google. So I Googled, and I was literally meters away from this big witch's stone, right? And I was just like on the map, because I'm like, oh, I just went through Camillo. Like I am like going through this town right now, and they're talking about this witch's stone. And I pull up the map and I'm like, shit, it's literally here. Like I can feel the energy of this thing. And I didn't even realize, because I know nothing about the witch trials in Andorra, but it was like my body was picking up on the energy that wanted to come and communicate with me about this like stuff, right? Like about these witch trials and stuff. And I was just like, oh my goodness. So, you know, when we are in communion with our bodies, like the land gets to talk to us. The land is literally going, I need you to pick up on this. I need you to do this, right? Like on the weekend when I was driving back from the airport, I'm like, oh my God, what's this feeling? I looked up and there's the tour. So it's just like constantly, the earth is constantly communicating and going, okay, pay attention, feel this energy, think about this, right? So if you want to cultivate your relationship with Gaia, you have to listen to your body. This is the thing, right? Your body is literally like the biggest transmitter. We have been designed to pick up on everything. So that's why you're also feeling so overwhelmed, because all the shit that we are being given to connect with at the moment, we have no sovereignty in that. We are not creating a sovereign like boundary there to say, I will not be engaging with this. I will not let this into my field. I will not allow this, right? So this work is about sovereignty. It's about coming back into that space of going, I'm not allowing this. I'm not allowing this. I'm observing all of this, but in my sovereign state, I do not need to be part of the chaos of here, because my body is designed to feel everything, but my body is not designed to be taken into the chaos that the world is creating at the moment. Okay, I am a sovereign being. I have the ability to go, no, I'm not doing this. Okay, I'm observing, but I'm not becoming part of this. Right? This is not about bypassing and going, none of this shit exists, let me just be in my little world. No, it's about being very realistic and going, everything's fucking burning. What am I doing to change things? Where am I in this situation? What am I doing to make the world a better place? Okay, so after all of that, if you want to join me, please go and sign up for the waitlist. I will be opening up the doors on Friday at midnight in the morning. I don't know, 1:12, I don't know, something like that. So the doors will open. You will be able to go and book your session, and yeah, come and play with me, because this is like part of this revolution of sovereignty that I'm feeling for all of us. It is our opportunity to actually get into that space where we are owning like this. We're owning ourselves in this world. What is it that my soul wants to do here? You know, once we start to like open up this magic, this wisdom of our bodies, it's like all of these little diamonds come to the surface. Once you basically start to listen, like there's more and more and more magic that wants to be shown. You start to see things differently. You start to feel things differently. The world becomes a different place because you're investing your time and your energy into this oracle that you are sitting with, okay, your body. So I would love for you to join me. Make sure that you do the booking on Friday. And if you have any questions, give me a shout. The webpage has got a lot of information. It's got like people's feedback about what they experienced as well. And yeah, and I've kept the price like a low price so that, you know, you can join us as well. So please, 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 I would love to see you, and I'd love to open up this amazing doorway for you back into the wisdom of your own body. Okay, beautiful. So thank you so much. Have a fantastic week, and I will be back again next week. And yeah, keep a watch out on socials, on email. I will be there. Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yolandi,